Hello and welcome to Ebuzor TV, and this is the health section of it, okay, where I talk about diabetics, okay. And today I'm just gonna give you 4 natural lifestyle habits, that can help you manage your diabetes effectively and support, that long-term, health that you need as a diabetic patient or someone who is managing diabetics. Very, very important. 4 habits, all right, that will help you manage it properly. If you can keep these 4 habits, listen to me. If you can keep these 4 habits, you are going to manage your diabetes very, very well. Okay? And someone might ask and say, do I need this? Yes, you do need it. You do need it. You have to, be strict about it. You have to be religious about it. You need these good habits, all right? And they are natural. They are not kind of scientific or something like that. I'm not talking about scientific based, habits or maybe methods. No, this particular one is just natural habits, okay? The first thing is that you eat smart. Not so strict as, oh, I must eat this. No, you eat smart. That's something they call smart eating. You eat vegetables, you eat whole grains, that's good. You can just eat anything you like. You can eat nuts, you can eat healthy fast like avocado, like I keep mentioning this my channel. You have to choose low glycemic foods like oats, lentils, beans, all those vegetables to keep your blood sugar steady. All right, so they have to be low glycemic foods. Okay, you can call it glycemic, you can whatever the way you pronounce it, that's fine. But they include, oats, include lentils, include beans, those vegetable, non-starchy vegetables. They are not so starchy, what I mean. So, but like I keep saying, if you have been watching my videos, go to my channel now, watch every video I have on diabetics. I've been saying this in different portions, different styles. Okay, so you are going to eat in small portions. That's what they mean by eat smart. That's number 1 habit. Eat in small portions. I know a friend of mine, because I said that beans is good and everything. If you see him eat a bowl of beans, he can finish at once, just 5 cups of beans. I mean, that's too much. So you eat, very small portions. Very small portions of that. And it's going to help you. All right? So, number 2 thing that I normally do, that's number 2 habit, all right, is I move. Once I eat my food, no matter when, I move around. All right? I move around, because regular physical activity makes your cells more sensitive to insulin. It makes it more sensitive to insulin. All right, so it helps control the blood sugar. So you just not that when you eat a heavy meal, you come and lie down on the sofa, your couch, and just relax or just go straight to the bed. You are piling up, this sugar and carbohydrate to your waistline. You're finishing yourself. Tomorrow, those stomach will grow so big to the extent that they rest on your laps. All right? And you begin to wonder what happened. It's because when you eat, you don't move around. I didn't say you should just go and, do after the meal. If, for example, it's lunchtime, you can just have a moderate brisk walking around. You can, if you're a dancer, you can dance, to the tune of the music that you like. You can even go to, if you have a big compound that has swimming pool, you can swim a little, just a little, moderate, not too much. Remember the first habit I said, eat smart, but I said small portion. Now this one, move around, not moving from just going miles. No, just brisk walking for 10 meters up and down, just like maybe onto your staircase or just from it's okay. All right, it's okay. So all these things are things. In the first one I said, it's smart. Second one I said, move every day, just move around every day. I mean every day, you just have to move around. Okay, and after meal, just stay one place, move around. Okay, move around. Just create an activity that will make you, move around. All right, and then the another one, number 3 here, I'm going to not to miss is sleep and stress less. Someone who is sick or recovering, or especially on this matter we're talking about, diabetes, don't need to stress yourself so much. All right, even though you're the breadwinner or anything, or you are alone, you are working, you don't need to stress so much. Those things that sometimes pressure mounts on you, it piles on you, so many things. So people want you to do 1,001 things at a time. Just say them one after the other. Okay, lack of sleep, all right, can just dangerously make your sugar level rise so high. Okay, chronic stress can also spike your sugar level and raise your cortisol levels very, very high. So aim to sleep like 7 to 8 hours. If you have 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, my dear, you're on a track way to a very healthy lifestyle that is going to make your sugar remain low and steady. All right? So that's the 3 things. The last one, you just have to make sure you watch this video to the end to get it. So I have said that the first one there is eat smart. And the second one I said move around every day. Once you eat, once you just don't stay one place. Stay in one place is just destroying us. All right, and then the third one I said sleep and stress less. Okay, the fourth and not the least is what? Guess. If you know it, just put it on the comment section before I say it. All right, drink water. Hydrate. Hydration. You need to hydrate. Keep drinking water, right? Keep drinking that water. And the next thing is that you monitor the sugar level regularly as you drink water, because dehydration can raise your blood sugar level so high. Sometimes I remember I learned this about 4 years ago. I don't like drinking water, okay, and I found out that even though I did not eat something that will spike my sugar, but because I'm dehydrated in the morning when I check my sugar, it's so high, 9, 10. I said, what is happening? Then as I began to research, and then I speak to my doctors and everything, and they said, do you drink water? I said, I was afraid to drink water because I don't want to keep weeing at night. So because I just want to wee like maybe once. But then if I drink water so much at night, then I see myself going to the loo like 4-5 times before daybreak. Then I won't have the quality sleep. So what I do is that once I began to drink the water, I take water from the time I wake up until towards evening time. So I have enough fluid in me. So in that case, I won't be have the need to rush to the loo at any time. I just had that once, or maybe never, having anyone till morning. So these are 4 good, healthy lifestyle. Okay, that we naturally. I'm not saying about these are natural lifestyle based habits. 4 natural lifestyle based habits. By the time you stick onto this, just these 4, and then add to your medication and whatever doctor prescribe for you, and you see things begin to work. Because sometimes you take all these medications and nothing is working. It's because you have not paid attention to these habits that I'm mentioning now that can help you manage your diabetes. Yeah, medications are fine. I do take medication. I'm on medication, and I speak to my GP or doctor at every time I have the opportunity to do so, to take more instructions and everything. But there must be habits. There must be habits. You have to keep cultivating to help you manage your diabetes properly. All right? If you don't do it, then you're going to have yourself to blame. Because only medications or any other thing, or maybe just diet, might not be, adequate for all this. So you eat smart, that's eat healthy, that's number 1. Number 2, once you eat or something like that, or you have any opportunity, please move around, walk around. All right, every day. Don't stay one place. Don't say I'm sleeping, let me rest. No, move around. All right, brisk walking, cycling, swimming, dancing. You do some strength training to improve muscle mass. All right, and then that muscle use up the glucose efficiently, and then your body will not have much sugar to store. It's been used, then you get better. So the third one is you sleep and stress less. Don't go about stressing yourself so much. You want to finish the whole world, you want to make the whole money, no? Right? So please, the last and not the least is hydrate and check your sugar regularly. If you do so, I know one day you will remember me, Patrick Ebuzor, and then you say thank you. So if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification button to get more of these videos. So it's good to hear from me, and then it's also good for you to share it to someone. Don't just keep the information yourself, all right? Knowledge is power. Share it with friends, with relatives, with people you know that are struggling to manage the diabetes. It's not easy. These are diseases that if you keep quiet, you can lose it all. So please, it's something that you need to like and share. Share this, all right? Share this video, okay? Until I come your way next time, this is Ebuzor Corner TV. So see you for more engaging and fantastic videos like this. Very, very educative, very, very informative, very, very, interesting. You need to know. This information is power, they say. Don't keep it to yourself. Please share it and remain blessed. Till I come your way next time. I'm Ebuzor Patrick for Ebuzor Corner TV. Bye.